Welcome to the Intrust Bank Arena in Wichita, Kansas, and welcome to Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master. I'm Scott Jordan, and this is Arena Championship Series West on the Road to World Finals 23. 8 drivers all vying for the overall event championship here today. 4 competitions, 1 overall event champion. Let's meet your driver lineup for Arena Championship Series West. Some changes here. Matt Cody straps into Gravedigger, and Urie takes over Earthshake for Team Throttle Monster. Dalton, Widner, Jurassic Attack, always a threat. In the 2023 Co-Rookie of the Year, Ashley Sanford behind the wheel of Megalodon. JCB Racing is up first. Megalodon, Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Monster Mutt, Rottweiler, Jurassic Attack, Earthshaker, Thunderoris versus Velociraptor in round 1. Let's head down to the track for the first race of the day. 2023 Co-Rookie of the Year, Ashley Sanford in Megalodon pulling up to the starting line. She goes up against a rookie out of California, MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Then we got a green light in Wichita Racing underway. Great corner there from Ashley Sanford. The turning pod just wobbly, and she is going to stop in the race lane. And that means El Toro Loco going to get the win. MJ Solorio advances. Next up in round 1, Berto Trevino, Monster Rottweiler. And he goes up against Matt Cody in Gravedigger, the Williamsport, Maryland native, the 2019 World Finals Speedster Obstacle Course champion. Now in Gravedigger, great corner for both drivers. Turning on the jets is Berto Trevino. Got to make this final turn, and we got a close one to the finish. Great race here in round 1. Berto Trevino going to get the win. Monster Mutt Rottweiler advances. Up next in round 1, Urie out of Missouri in Earthshaker. Now riding for Team Throttle Monster, he goes up against his teammate, Dalton Widner in Jurassic Attack. Dalton with a great season so far in his 3rd year in Monster Jam. And here we go, Jurassic Attack and Earthshaker. Dalton, one of the best racers on this series all season long, showing it off right here as Jurassic Attack wasted no time, gets to the finish line, and Dalton Widner advances to the semis. Our final race here in round 1 out of Las Vegas, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Rookie of Team Throttle Monster, Tony Oaks, Thunderoris, longtime veteran of Monster Jam. And here we go, one spot in the semis up for grabs. It's either Velociraptor or Thunderoris. The dinosaur battle here in Monster Jam. Great drift corner from Velociraptor, but in the end, it is Tony Oaks, Thunderoris taking the win. A veteran finish off there. Tony moves on. Let's check out the semifinal bracket. JCB Racing, El Toro Loco meets Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and Jurassic Attack meets Thunderoris. The 2 winners advance to the final round. First in the semifinal round, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler up against MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. 2 great young competitors. Maybe the future Monster Jam right here in Wichita. Off the line we go. Great jump for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Nice drift corner. Into the straightaway goes El Toro Loco, chopping around at this Wichita dirt. And there is Monster Mutt Rottweiler finishing strong. Berto Trevino advancing to the final round. Next up in the semifinals, Dalton Widner out of Tennessee in Jurassic Attack up against Tony Oaks out of Pennsylvania in Thunderoris. More dinosaurs doing battle. 12,000-pound trucks on this track here at Intrust Bank Arena. A wide turn for Jurassic Attack, and Tony Oaks trying to make him pay for it, but Dalton Widner with a great finish comes from behind and takes the win, and he is moving on to the final round. We've reached the finals. Dalton Widner, Jurassic Attack, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, 8 points on the line. And we got a green light, and Monster Mutt Rottweiler up on 2 wheels. That is going to impede the race lane and give the win automatically to Dalton Widner at Jurassic Attack. So he is your Wichita Racing winner. 8 points go to Dalton Widner. Didn't even have to cross the finish line for that one. Great race. That's right, Dalton. You won, buddy. You get those 8 points. We can now take a look at our first BKT overall point standings of the day. As I mentioned, 8 for Jurassic Attack, 7 for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. El Toro Loco, Thunderoris each get 4. The rest of the field with 2. 3 competitions remain. One down and 3 to go in Wichita. Coming up, it's the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. That is next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to Arena 30, powered by Spin Master from Intrust Bank Arena, Wichita. Next up is the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Each driver has the opportunity to wow the crowd with a mover using only 2 wheels, and they get 2 attempts to do it. They are scored by fans in attendance on creativity and execution. Matt Cody, Grave Digger, a textbook stoppie into a nose wheelie combo. And then a stoppie again before the moonwalk back to the pod, right over the chalk line, up the ramp, full acceleration, and back down into a reverse stoppie and a wheelie combo. Matt Cody showing off those International Series moves, 8.676 for Gravedigger. Dalton Widner, a racing winner in Jurassic Attack, right on the pod, goes back, then comes forward, looking for a stoppie, gets it right into a nose wheelie, and just a 1-2 downshift as well, into the moonwalk, back into the nose wheelie. Try to get some throttle rhythm. Here's the crab walk, the rear steer, the throttle switch, going on and on and on. He's got it all going on in the cab of Jurassic Attack right now, showing you everything, edging it back out, and then back into a moonwalk. Question is, will he go up to the pod as we wait? Going to end up back down on those back 2 BKT tires. Just runs out of room. Try to show off a little too much there. Into a reverse stoppie, in a wheelie. There's your 1-2 shift right there for Jurassic Attack, all the way back across that center pod. 8.966, and Dalton Widner took the lead. Berto Trevino, great racing bracket for him. Ostermutt Rottweiler approaching the pod, slow and going for a popper, and he hits it right there, right into a moonwalk, runs out of room at the edge. 6.027 for Ostermutt Rottweiler. MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco reverses his way back up to the pod, all the way out to the edge. Now trying to find that center lane, instead sits it in to reverse and then back and forth. He is just teeter-tottering. As he goes up for the nose wheelie moonwalk, runs out of the edge of that pod, the dirt flying off as it roosts off this pod here. I don't know what he was going for there, but it looked cool anyway, the Crazy Bull. And MJ Solorio showing off 7.224. And that means our skills winner, Dalton Widner, doubling down here in Wichita. His second win of the day gets him 8 points as we take a look at our BKT overall points standings. The perfect day gets Jurassic Attack 16, Ostermutt Rottweiler with 12, El Toro Loco with 10, Gravedigger 9, Thunderosaurus 8, Velociraptor 5, Earthshaker 4, and Megalodon with 3. We're halfway through, and coming up next is a Sky Wheelie competition. Who's going to win it all in Wichita? Find out when Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master, continues next. You're watching Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master with Arena Championship Series West. And next up is a Sky Wheelie competition. Fans in attendance once again scoring based on height, wow factor, and execution. And let's take a look back at our top competitors. Ashley Sanford in Megalodon going for a big-time shark Sky Wheelie. She gets an 8.160. Tony Oak's Thunder Roar is the front clip off the dinosaur vertical base of the Sky Wheelie pogo bounce, and comes right into a skills maneuver here with that nose wheelie combo. So Tony Oak showing off, trying to get his first win of the day in Thunder Roar. Great combo move, great control on the jump. Big time air for Thunder Roar, a big time save, and another great move as he flips the truck back around. 8.911, took the lead in the Sky Wheelie competition. Matt Cody in Gravedigger getting his first opportunity on Arena Championship Series West, gets the jump, gets the wheelie, comes right back down. He tries to top Tony Oaks and instead turns the truck all the way to the side and goes towards the tunnel. Gravedigger gonna moonwalk his way back to the pod, and Matt Cody 8.740. Crowd on their feet here for the Gravedigger driver, showing him some love. Dalton Widner trying to make it 3 in a row as he would go out wide. That deep corner of this track here at Intrust Bank Arena comes right off the log stack. Beautiful Sky Wheelie, keeps the wheels moving, and then ends up back into a stoppie. They are all trying to do this, stopping each other with a Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge into the Sky Wheelie competition. 7.924, not going to make it 3 wins in a row. Tony Oaks gets his first win of the day. Thunder Roar's victory lap around the pod for Tony. As we check out our BKT overall point standings, Jurassic Attack now with 21. Thunder Roars jumps up with 16. Gravedigger 16. Ostermutt Rottweiler with 15. El Toro Loco with 12. And that rounds out your top 5 through 3 competitions. And that means we've reached the final competition of the day. It is freestyle. To get a score, drivers must complete the first 15 seconds of the run. Fans want to see him use every obstacle on this 6-sided pod. Be creative. Throw in some technical moves, some combinations, and of course a wow moment or two. And our first competitor out of Boulevard, Missouri, Joe Urie, an Earthshaker, making his return to Monster Jam. Representing Team Throttle Monster here, Joe competed on the Triple Threat Series back in 2019 and 2020, driving Zombie. Took some time away from Monster Jam, now back in the seat with Team Throttle Monster. He has no career freestyle wins, does have a high score of 9.069 in Baltimore, Maryland back in 2019. If he throws up a score here, that might win it for him. And there's a bicycle attempt for Joe Urie, wasting no time as he goes full throttle. Nice big wide drift turn and a big time jump for Earthshaker. Dust flying everywhere, dirt flying around here at the Intrust Bank Arena. Joe now up on 2 wheels, going deep, trying to get his bearings back right off the race lane. And up onto the ramp goes Joe Urie, the back end of that Earthshaker truck hanging on by a thread as he's got to chop away around, avoiding the trucks, and comes right back up onto the pod and back down on all 4 BKT tires. And that'll do it for Joe Urie. Check out the original Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. Big jump there for Joe, 6.747 in his return to Monster Jam. Next up, out of Paso Robles, California, rookie Manuel Solorio, known as MJ in Monster Jam, and he's trying to get one going here. He's had a great start to his day and a great start to his young career as MJ Solorio trying to solidify himself as a top Rookie of the Year candidate. Started out on an independent team before joining Monster Jam, debuted 2023 back in Duluth, Georgia, and would get a racing win there. He went from podcast host to Monster Jam driver, and a great move there. Brake check all the way off to the side of that ramp, and then swings El Toro Loco back, trying to climb up the pod. Great shot of the 8-pack. We'll see if somebody hits that today. MJ Solorio now slow off to the right side, cross-threading over the pod. Comes back down a little bouncy here. This dirt starting to get a little rocky. As you see it on the landing, these trucks now starting to land and jump up. Wheelie combo, greases the back 2 wheels down that ramp, and a great catch there from MJ Solorio. Now straight across again. He's trying to get these front 2 wheels up. His combo move perfection coming in. If he can catch it in the right spot, he's got the opportunity. .007 as we check out the original Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. That is enough to take the lead. MJ Solorio, your new leader in freestyle. That brings us to Matt Cody in Gravedigger, taking over for Brandon Vincent. Matt's been around for a long time, debuted back in 2012 in Black Stallion out of Williams-Barre, Maryland. If you've ever been to Hagerstown Speedway, you'd find Matt Cody there, either wrenching on a truck or driving a truck for a very long time. He lives just a few minutes away. After his debut on the 2015 Arena Wheelie Competition of the Year, 2019 World Finals Speedster Obstacle Course Champion. So either way you look at it, Matt Cody is a World Finals champion in that Triple Threat Series competition, and a great wheelie combo here for Gravedigger. Ended up on the International Series 1 year ago in Gravedigger. This was his lifetime goal, to drive the black and green wrecking machine. Now he has that opportunity. Excelled in the International Series, winning in London. We had that event live for you on YouTube. London Stadium with Monster Jam's grand return out there. Across the pond, Matt Cody making a name for himself as a Gravedigger force to be reckoned with. Straight up sky wheelie there for Gravedigger. Smoke coming out of the transmission, and Matt Cody can't stick the landing. Gravedigger ends up on the hood, but a great freestyle run. Here is the original Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. Comes into the pod, accelerates, nice end over end floater jump. Hits that jammer pod on the side, 8.208. And Matt Cody takes the lead. Gravedigger out in front. Freestyle will continue next. Can Matt Cody walk away with a win? Find out when Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master, returns. We are back with more Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from Wichita, as we continue on with the freestyle competition. Our next competitor out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Devin Whitfield in Velociraptor. Devin, another driver for Team Throttle Monster. They have 4 trucks on this series. We saw Team Scream do that on the Stadium Series. Team Throttle Monster now doing it on Arena Championship Series West. These drivers not only driving the trucks to each competition, also working on them, wrenching on them every night. So they work very hard, they play very hard, and they drive these trucks very hard. There's your score to beat, 8.208. Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Devin Winfield, 26 years old, the young rookie driver, former U.S. HRA safety official, has worked his way up from the bottom to this seat behind the wheel of Velociraptor. And that is going to do it. Something going on with that truck. Mechanical issues plaguing Velociraptor. Check out the Super Glue replay here, 5.783. And that brings us to yet another member of Team Throttle Monster, Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. 34 years old, out of Corpus Christi, Texas, former sponsor skateboarder, now taking a bit of a different career path, driving a Monster Jam truck, and he does it very, very well. Coming off the pod there, great air. Gets Monster Mutt Rottweiler center back down, nice vertical sky wheelie, greases the back two wheels into a wheelie combo. We've seen a lot of great drivers behind the wheel of Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Berto Trevino try to make his name as the latest and greatest Monster Jam driver to pilot this truck. And now he's starting to get some jumps here off the pod. No air there, but keeps the rhythm going. And sometimes it's all about throttle rhythm. You don't need the air if you can keep the acceleration going and keep your pedal to that metal. That is what you want to get. That's the payoff. The big time air into the combo. And a great save there for Berto Trevino. Save of the night, but that is going to end his run. Take a look at the original Super Glue. Glue to the action replay right here. Pops the back two wheels up. Gets the save. That's going to give him the lead. 8.819. And Monster Mutt Rottweiler currently has the freestyle lead. Next up, 2023 Monster Jam Co-Rookie of the Year, Ashley Sanford, driving Megalodon out of Fullerton, California. The former Top Fuel drag racer having some issues tonight with the truck. She's going to get a DNF, did not fill the clock to get the score, and that is going to end her day here in Wichita. That brings us to her overall event points leader, Dalton Widner, in Jurassic Attack. He's got 2 competition wins on the day so far. Try to make it number 3 to clinch the overall event championship. Riding for the team out of Ogden, Utah, Team Throttle Monster, Dalton from Knoxville, Tennessee. Made his debut back in 2022, so his 3rd full season here in Monster Jam. Former Division I college football player and now superstar in Monster Jam. Great save there. Onto the stoppy nose wheelie combo, flips the truck back up, and then climbs right over the pod ramp, getting right back on the top and back down. And Jurassic Attack now coming back for more. Over the tire stack, pops the back 2 wheels up, tries for a stoppy, just coming in too hot, can't make the catch. And now Dalton Widner trying to build some steam here, comes up with more air, one side of the pod to another, getting technical with his jumps, placing the truck perfect to get that air. And comes up just short. That's going to end the run. Take a look at the original Super Glue. Glue to the action replay. 8.435 is the score. He won't win freestyle. Could very well still be the overall event champion. Great look at that stoppy coming off the pod into the moonwalk nose wheelie combo. And Dalton Widner done maybe just enough to win the event championship here today. That brings us to our final competitor out of Lucinda, Pennsylvania, former U.S. Army veteran Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. Newest truck in Monster Jam coming on the track last year. Colt Stevens in stadiums, Tony Oaks in arenas. And you got a great look at half of that body there. You see the right and left side still hanging on. The front clip is off, the top is off. And that means you get a full look at Tony Oaks inside the cab, trying to win the event. He's still very much in the conversation. But Dalton Widner with a nice lead here so far. Great move there. We're seeing a lot of drivers catching the trucks, and that is a perfect stop. He flips the truck back down on all 4 BKT tires. There's your score to beat. 8.877 from Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Tony Oaks going for the 8-pack. We got a huge backflip, skies Thunderoris, and lands hard on the right side. I thought maybe he broke a planetary, but he is still going. Tony Oaks into another stoppy on the other side, trying to win this freestyle. 2 combo moves, a moonwalk back up on the pod. Gonna try for a reverse stoppy, gets it into a wheelie combo. What an incredible turn of events here for Tony Oaks, from the backflip to a triple combo move. And here it is, the Super Glue to the action replay. 9.842 for Tony Oaks. That will win freestyle And an unbelievable way to close out the competition and to close out the event here in Wichita. Is it enough to win the event championship? I'm not sure just yet, but boy, was it enough to win the freestyle competition. Great run for Tony Oaks. We check out our final BKT overall points standings. Not quite enough to get it done, as Dalton Widner does it in the beginning, gets the win with 27. Tony Oaks finishes with 24. Berto Trevino with 22. Matt Cody 21. And MJ Solorio with 16 to round out the top 5. Let's hear from our champion.
A big congratulations to you, Dalton Widner, driver of Jurassic Attack. This belongs to you again. Now, Dalton, you closed out last weekend in Oklahoma City with a huge win, and you are starting off this weekend just as strong.
Man, it feels good, I'm gonna tell you that. Just like I say every time, every time that I get one of these, it's not just my win, it's my whole team's win. My girlfriend Kennedy, Mason, my crew chief, Tristan, every single one of the drivers there for Team Throttle Monster. We're all on the road 24/7, all working on these things. It's a group effort keeping these things going. So this isn't just me, this is a win for the entirety of Team Throttle Monster. And thank you, Wichita. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming to Monster Jam. If it weren't for you guys sitting in those seats, we wouldn't have a job to do. So thank you, Wichita. Woo!
Congratulations one more time to Dalton Widner in Jurassic Attack. And a congratulations is also to Tony Oaks, driver of Thunder Roar, is taking home that freestyle win for today's competition. Tony, that backflip, you had all those types of skills in it, man, but way to come back strong.
Man, like I said, we bombed the first half, because the truck shut off, and we had to come back solid. So swept the whole second half and gained back some very important points. I think me and Dalton are a 3-point spread right now for second place. I got second place in the series. So it's a tight battle, and I'm looking forward to tonight. We're just going to carry that momentum into tonight, and hopefully we come out on top with the event championship.
Sounds like a great plan. Everyone give it up one more time for Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars.
Thank you, Sarah. Dalton Widner and Team Throttle Monster putting the rest of this series on notice. It is his to win as he leads Jurassic Attack, the event championship. Tony Oaks with a late surge and a great day in Thunder Roars here at Intrust Bank Arena in Wichita. These two exciting to watch all season long on Arena Championship Series West. This series will continue, and to follow along and for more information on it, go to monsterjam.com or follow us on social media. You can get tickets over there as well. Everything related to the sport 24/7. That is it from Wichita. That's all the time we have. I'm Scott Jordan. I'll see you right here next time on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master.